Imagine holding two of the latest high-end smartphones, almost identical in your hand. They share the same premium feel, the same sleek lines. But then, one of them unfolds, dramatically revealing a full-size tablet display within. Is the foldable revolution finally here, making these versatile devices our true daily drivers? Or are they still a fascinating, expensive gimmick? We have spent a significant amount of time recently putting the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 through its paces, right alongside Sony's Xperia 1.7 flagship. And honestly, the very first thing that struck us in this comparison was their uncanny similarity. You pick them up, and they feel almost the same. They share a very similar design language, look nearly identical from the front, and even weigh about the same, though the Fold is indeed a little heavier. Both phones boast large, bright, and beautiful OLED displays on their front. Samsung's looks a bit more modern, thanks to smaller bezels at the top and bottom, but it is a subtle difference. And when we talk cameras, the story is quite similar. Samsung might give you slightly more consistent results in everyday shooting, but if you take your time and compose your shot carefully, the Sony Xperia can truly shine. But here's a small, relatable frustration with both. The prominent camera bumps on their backs cause them to wobble quite a bit when you lay them flat on a table. The Fold, especially, just cannot seem to sit still. It rocks and rolls far more than the Xperia, often leading us to lay it face down. Yet, despite all these initial similarities, the same feel, the similar display, the comparable camera performance, then comes the monumental difference. You take the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, and you simply unfold it. And just like that, you gain access to this expansive, immersive display on the inside, transforming it completely into a different device. This was truly an aha moment for us this week, because in its closed state, honestly, it felt almost negligible which smartphone we were using. But that large inner display, that's where the real magic happens, and for us, it is a significant added value. It is like carrying a tablet conveniently tucked into your pocket at all times. Now, of course, you gain this incredible bonus with a few trade-offs. The most noticeable one is battery life. Sony's Xperia is noticeably better in that regard. And while the Xperia 1.7, priced around 1,500 euros, is already quite expensive, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will certainly cost you even more. So, you are making a substantial financial investment and accepting a compromise on endurance for that incredible versatility. But here is the exciting part. We have reached a point where a foldable phone is genuinely entering our consideration for a primary device, a true daily driver. It is no longer just a cool secondary phone we test out. The compromises you might have to make in the display or camera quality are honestly quite manageable in today's mobile landscape. The one remaining hurdle, however, still revolves around battery life. For a smartphone that is both large and heavy, and we usually prefer more compact models, the battery performance is just okay. It is not excellent. That, we believe, is the next major area for optimization. Foldable phones were incredibly exciting in their early days. Then, for a while, they seemed to settle into a rather niche corner of the market. But this year, that has truly changed, and it is not just because of Samsung's innovations. This renewed momentum has us incredibly curious about what an iPhone Fold might bring to the table in the future. We are still having a great time with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, and we have to say, the bold new design direction Samsung took was absolutely necessary. It injected some much-needed fresh energy into the foldable story, and we are eagerly anticipating what 2026 will bring for this category. And just a quick side note, while the flip-style foldable models are certainly cool, and they bring back that fantastic nostalgic feeling of owning an old Motorola Razr V3, we had one. It was a fantastic phone. For us, they do not offer the same practical added value you experience with a larger fold-style device. So, are foldable phones finally ready to move beyond the enthusiast niche and become your next daily companion? What are your thoughts on the Galaxy Z Fold 7 or the future of foldables in general? Share your take with us on social media. And if you enjoyed this discussion, please consider subscribing to our podcast for more insightful tech analysis. We will be back soon.